There was a brother in Portland, Oregon. He's been having some anti-black racist incidents, and he wants to move from the city. I want you to hear exactly what he's been going through.
I'm taking it day by day, I'm just getting more used to the style of Portland.
Marcus Evans moved to Portland a year ago, and he says it hasn't been easy.
It seems to be a very accepted behavior by a lot of people out here.
Since November, he's filed several assault and bias crime reports with Portland police. The most recent one happened earlier this month. According to court documents, Evans witnessed a teenage boy being attacked by a pit bull in southwest Portland. Police say when Evans and another man went over to help, the owner of the pit bull, Zachary Hayes, called Evans the N-word and commanded the dog to attack him. Evans sustained severe bites to his chest and hand, including a partial degloving of his thumb. It's not the first time Evans believes he's been attacked because of his race. In November and again in December, court documents say Janie Jewel Plummer allegedly assaulted Evans, spit on him, and called him the N-word in 2 different store parking lots. In March, she was charged with harassment and bias crime. A judge found her unfit to stand trial on the charges. The cases against her are suspended. Feel like justice was served for that incident?
I don't know, I believe that, I appreciate the men and women out here who are like dedicated to that, like the bias crimes unit and all that. So I appreciate them for doing their work, and I will say that some sort of justice is pursued.
But right now, he tells me his plan is to leave Portland.
I try not to dwell on things, but, some things are hard to get over than others, but I just try to get back to my life.
Now, there's a cardinal rule that I have preached to Black Americans constantly. And please share this cardinal rule with your friends and family, because maybe they don't watch me like that. If you move to an area, always, as Black Americans, look at the racial demographics of the city, the racial demographics of the school you're going to send your children to, okay, in that city. If it is less than 10%, you better think where you about to move. Why I say less than 10%? When you have a city like Portland that has a 2.9% Black population as of May of 2024, the more and more the folks are there, the more they're going to try you. Why are they going to try you? Because you're not going to have no backup. That just call it what it is. When we have 10% or more in the population, we have a little bit more backup in a particular area. You got to think to where you're going to move in this country. It is safety in numbers, for one. 2, the question I have is, how did he get up there to Portland? Was he born and raised up there? Don't sound like he's talking about he leaving. Did he go up there because of a job? Did he get up there because of a woman? How did he get up there? We don't know. I'm just speculating, right? But move to areas where you got enough Black Americans around you. He needs to come to the South, or he can go to the Midwest, like place like Chicago. He'll be good in Chicago, a lot of Black people. He can be good in a city like Detroit, a lot of Black people. Be in areas with Black people at Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, Washington, D.C., somewhere where you got a lot of Black people at. We have to understand that our safety is more important. And I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a long time. And I just have seen that it is better when we have more of a population of Black Americans for our safety, for our kids' safety in school. It's way better than when it's like 1 to 2% population of Black Americans and you see these horrible anti-Black incidents. So yes, I agree. The brother needs to leave over there. Let him have it. I'm a firm believer. Certain areas in this country, let them have it. I don't care. Let them be, because trust me, y'all don't realize the moment we remove ourselves away from them, they literally turn against each other and cannibalize each other. That's what they were doing in Europe, if you understand the history. They can't stand each other. But when we get put in the mix, that actually saved them from turning on each other, because they don't like each other like that. Study their history and study what they do now in the areas where we're nowhere around. So get away from them, come to a city where your people at, and build something and connect with your community. It's always going to be safety in numbers, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that simple. Or you can learn the hard way. I just don't want you to learn the hard way. That's just how I feel about that. But wherever the brother move, I hope somewhere he could be successful. But if you live in that kind of area right now, and you say, man, I didn't realize the demographics like that. Brother, sister, you can always move. Always. There's nothing wrong with going to a different city or a different state and starting your life all over again just so you don't have some issues and problems. Because regardless, in America, you're going to have a problem regardless. Just I hate to be that bearer of bad news because these people don't know no other way to be. But maybe you can lessen some of the problem if you move in cities where there's more of us around.